Hello, this is a quick start video. It's a fast overview of the main functionality of PointFire 365. First, we're going to look at a page library and translate a page. But before we translate, let's make the library itself multilingual. It's simple. Click the button Make Multilingual and we're done. This just adds some language-related columns, item language, which is a drop-down of the languages on the site, and item source, which is a lookup to the original document from which it was translated. So I select a page here. We're going to use PointFire Translator on this. It's going to translate to all the other site languages, which in this case is French and Arabic. Start translation. So translation is going to handle everything in the file, the document itself. It's going to handle any sort of document. It's going to handle the metadata. It works on any list or any library, calendar. Basically, you can translate just about anything on the site. By the way, the document that I'm translating is this one, How to Use This Library. You've seen this before, and we're just going to have a translated version of this. The other thing we've done to this site is we've created some customizations, custom lists, custom headings, that sort of thing. We'll just translate this as well, just to show that you can translate lists as well as documents. And that's just going to, let's make it multilingual. It detected the source language is English, and it's going to go translate this. Next thing that we're going to do, we're going to translate the interface. It's a three-step process. First step is getting the text. This is going through the MUI. Anything which is translatable in the user interface, it's going to go and grab it. It's going to put it into a list called Multilingual Translations List. The next thing we'll do is we send that list to machine translation. I'll just show you what that list looks like after we've gotten all the text. So here it is. It includes some of the customizations that we've done, as well as a bunch of other things that don't really need translation. While it's doing this translation, I'm going to go show you another feature, which is the ability to specify a language in which a web part is going to be displayed. So let's edit this page. It's got two web parts on it. So there is something in the menu here saying display this web part. We're going to display this web part just in French. For this one, we're going to use another menu option in the ribbon here, Multilingual Web Parts Settings. So you can select here Arabic and English. This one will display in two languages. So let's reload this page. And then my language is English, and therefore what it's going to show me is the English web part. Let's go back to the translation. Still translating here. It's done. So we'll go back to the site just so that you can see all of the documents, all the languages are there. I'm going to switch to the default view which users normally get, which is the filtered view. In the filtered view, what you see in your library is just documents in your own language. They're all in the library, but you only see the ones that are in your own language. Let's go back to this custom list. Ignore the message. It's translated. And here you see that it's immediately started filtering for me. I just see the ones in my own language. Let's go back to see how this machine translation is doing. It's finished. Let's apply the translation. So what it's going to do now is go to what's in the Multilingual Translations list, which by now contains all of the translations. And it's going to apply that to the MUI. So that's already done. If I go to my custom list here, I'm going to switch my language to French. And the first time it takes a couple seconds to think, but here it is. Everything is in my language. The name of the list, the column names. It shows me only the translated version. If I go to a page which is not in my language and try to load it, if it is available in my language, it's going to show me the page in my language instead. If I go to my page with the flags and I reload the page, what it's going to show me is just the web part which is in my own language. So that's a quick overview of the major features.